Hi, I'm Councillor Daniel Cowan, leader of Southend-on-Sea City Council. This is a special local plan video where I focus on different priorities of the local plan, what it is and how it will help shape every part of our city. First up, the local plan is not just about housing. A local plan is essentially a blueprint for how an area will grow and change over time. Housing is a part of it, but it's also about infrastructure, employment and public spaces. It's about how we build the future together for the next generation and how we protect areas like parks and woodland and enhance our environment. The local plan brings all of this together, all the policies and the proposals to have one clear vision for the future that is set in consultation with local people. Southend's local plan is about protecting the character and cohesion of our neighbourhoods. We know that HMOs, houses of multiple occupation, are a concern and we're listening. The plan includes stronger policies to manage HMOs, ensuring they're well maintained, safe and fit into the character of local neighbourhoods. We're looking at how planning powers can help control the concentration of HMOs so no area or street feels overwhelmed. The existing plan doesn't do that, but we can through the production of a new local plan. And we're also working to improve standards, making sure landlords meet their responsibilities and tenants live in decent conditions. The plan supports better enforcement, clearer guidance and more community input when decisions are made. We want to protect the quality of life for all residents, whether they live in an HMO or next to one. And by managing HMOs responsibly, we're helping to build trust, strengthen communities and ensure Southend remains a great place to live. We've heard residents loud and clear, and that's why our new local plan includes strong policies to manage HMOs. We're taking action to protect neighbourhood character, reduce pressure on services, and ensure housing supports balanced, thriving communities. Southend's local plan is also about protecting and enhancing our natural environment. We're planning to create more green spaces and link them together with nature corridors so wildlife can thrive and residents can enjoy cleaner, greener neighbourhoods. We're also tackling climate change by making sure new developments are built with flood resilience in mind, especially in areas like Shoebury and Eastwood where surface water flooding is a concern. The plan supports tree planting, better air quality and more access to parks and open spaces. We're looking at ways to improve biodiversity, protect habitats and make sure everyone has nature on their doorstep. We're proud that 9 council parks and open spaces have earned Green Flag Awards, including Belfez Park and Nature Reserve, Priory Park, Lee Library Gardens, Shoebury Park and others. These awards recognise well-managed green spaces that offer high-quality experience for residents and visitors alike. The local plan also supports new green infrastructure, things like planting more street trees, creating pocket parks in built-up areas, and improving walking routes between green spaces. This means more places to relax, exercise, and connect with nature, whether you live in the city centre or on the edge of the city. We're also working to make sure these improvements are spread fairly across Southend, so every community benefits from a greener, healthier environment. And by developing new approaches to parks and open spaces, we're helping to make Southend sparkle and build civic pride in every neighbourhood. Southend's local plan is about how we move around our city in cleaner, greener ways. We're planning better public transport, safer walking routes and more cycle paths to help people travel sustainably. And we want to make it easier to choose active travel, whether that's walking to school, cycling to work or hopping on a bus. But we also know that for many people, using their car is a necessity. The plan supports improvements to junctions, crossings and lighting, making travel safer and more accessible for everyone. We want to ease congestion by making it easier for people to choose to leave the car at home, but also improve pinch points and bottlenecks. We're also looking at how new developments can support low carbon travel with secure bike storage, EV charging points, and good links to public transport. By connecting neighbourhoods more efficiently, we're helping people get around, cutting congestion, and improving air quality. And we're also thinking about how transport links can support local businesses, help people access jobs and make Southend more attractive to visitors. And by encouraging active travel, we're supporting healthier lifestyles and building civic pride in every part of Southend. We're also working to make sure green travel is accessible to everyone with smart, clean transport options that connect communities and reduce inequality. We want to make it easier to travel across Southend without a car for those who are able, supporting cleaner air, better access and a more connected Southend. Southend's local plan is about jobs, skills and opportunity. We're planning new employment areas like the Airport Business Park to support local businesses and attract new investment. The plan also supports revitalising our high streets with better public spaces, improved shop fronts and support for independent traders. We're making sure that new developments include space for work, not just living, so people can build careers close to home. We're working with education providers to make sure young people have access to training and skills that match future jobs. We're also looking at how digital infrastructure can support remote working, startups and creative industries so Southend stays competitive and connected. The local plan encourages mixed-use development where homes, shops and workspaces sit side by side, creating vibrant communities with everything people need nearby. We're also supporting regeneration in areas that need a boost so every part of Southend can benefit from economic growth. We're making sure that when the council works with businesses, it brings real benefits to local people, like supporting community projects, creating jobs and helping Southend thrive. Whether you're running a business in Southend High Street, working at the Airport Business Park or anywhere across our city, this plan is about helping you succeed. Southend's local plan supports healthier communities across Southend. We're planning for better access to GPs, schools and community centres so every resident can get the support they need close to home. We're also making sure new developments include places to meet, play and stay active like parks, playgrounds, walking routes and fantastic wellbeing gardens like this one by the Central Museum. The plan supports inclusive design so public spaces are welcoming for people of all ages and abilities. We're tackling health inequalities by making sure every neighbourhood has access to the same quality of services and opportunities. We will look at our planning powers to tackle fast food outlets near schools and demand more responsibility from online food delivery apps. This is how we can tackle childhood obesity. We're also looking at how planning can support mental health by creating attractive, well-connected places to live that encourage social interaction. The local plan encourages development that supports active lifestyles with better access to sports facilities, green spaces and community hubs. We're also thinking about how to make everyday services easier to reach so people can get to schools, surgeries and shops without long journeys. And by encouraging strong and active communities, we're helping people feel more connected to their neighbourhoods and each other. We're also working to help young people get involved in their communities by creating spaces and opportunities where they can take part, contribute and feel proud of where they live. We want Southend to be a place where well-being comes first. Southend is made up of many unique neighbourhoods and shopping areas, and the local plan recognises that one size doesn't fit all. We're tailoring plans to reflect the character and needs of each area, whether it's Lee, Shoebury, Westcliff or anywhere in between. That means protecting heritage, supporting local shops and making sure new development fits in with what's already there. We're also making sure every community has a voice, with consultation and feedback shaping the future of each neighbourhood. The plan includes specific proposals for each part of the city so residents can see how their area will grow and improve. We're working to make sure improvements are spread fairly so no part of Southend is left behind. We're also looking at how to strengthen community identity by investing in public spaces, preserving local landmarks and supporting events that bring people together. This includes celebrating Southend's rich arts, culture and heritage and making sure it's reflected in how we plan and build. We're also working to make Southend sparkle with cleaner streets, improved public spaces and pride in the places we live. Whether you're walking down Lee Broadway or Hamlet Court Road, you'll see how local pride and planning go hand in hand. And that's the Southend local plan. You can help shape this future by having your say at localplan.southend.gov.uk. We're building a city we can be proud of. Let's keep building it together.